Hey guys, I am back with another declutter video, yay! So I'm moving forward into actually interesting sort of products, maybe? I don't know. So previously I have done like my little things like mascaras and eyeliners and samples and skincare and some easy stuff that I've had. And finally, we are getting to actual color-ish makeup. So today I am doing highlights and bronzers. Most of them, I think. I don't know. Everything's all over, so I'm sure I have stragglers like elsewhere in a travel bag or my backpack or somewhere. So eventually I will get everything. Eventually. But for the bulk of it, it is in this drawer. So let's get started. Okay, here we are. This is my highlighter and bronzer drawer. And I found my missing BB creams that were not in the foundation drawer. So first of all, we are just going to throw out BB creams. So I have this one right here, this one right here, this one here, whatever this one is, it's hard to tell. That's called Royal Nature, but it's BB cream. This one here, pretty sure that's a BB cream. I think that is all the BB creams. Most of this is highlighter, and some of this is bronzer. Okay, so here I have some liquid highlight things. This is the Aqua Petite Jelly Starter from Holika Holika. To be honest, I was never quite sure what to do with this. It did come with like information in the box that I got it in with directions, but I was never quite sure how to use this, so I'm going to get rid of it. Then I have Goddess Aura from Tony Moly, Luminous Goddess Aura Cream. Again, no real instructions. I think this was supposed to be, you would put it on underneath the foundation, but I've never used it, so I'm just going to get rid of it. This one right here is Playcho from Deerberry, and it looks weird in there, like kind of lumpy, I guess. I do like the color of this, but I don't think it's a unique color, so I can probably get a different type of thing elsewhere if I want that color again. And then I have these things. They're two of the same thing. It's called version 22. I don't know about the brand. Chosanga Beauty. This is another one where you're supposed to put it on under your foundation. It's supposed to give you a luminous look. I do have two. One is unopened. I have two because there was a sale that was like a 2 for whatever price, which is the reason I did that. But I never really used it, so I think I'm going to get rid of both. They're both several years old now, I think, so I don't think it's worth trying to give it to someone. I don't really want to do that with like liquid products after a few years, so I'm going to get rid of those. Okay, and this one here just kind of snuck by me. This was a sample of a NARS Orgasm Illuminator, and I'm just going to get rid of that. I don't even know why I had liquid highlights. I don't really use them. So, let's see. I do have some creams. I have this MAC one called Seaside. And any MAC that I'm getting rid of, I'm actually still keeping because I do have that whole back to MAC pile. So, anything like this, I am going to get rid of the cream ones like this, at least, but I'm going to set them aside in the back to MAC pile. So there's that one. I have this right here, which is an NYC Cream Stick. I remember this being limited edition, so I bought more than one, but then I never used it. So, I mean, I think I did use it briefly, but then I never really used it again. I used to have a huge problem with drugstore stuff and buying all like the limited edition drugstore stuff. So honestly, it's a good thing that all my drugstores really quit putting out makeup displays for the most part. So there's that I'm getting rid of. And that's just a sponge, so I'm going to get rid of that too. I don't know. Oh, here's another liquid. They're just popping up all over the place. This is Benefit Sunbeam. I never really liked this one. It was too gold for me. So I'm going to get rid of that. I wonder if I got rid of those other ones that I had, because they should have been in this drawer, but they're not. Okay, so then I have these things, these MAC, what are these? Extra Dimension Skin Finishes. This one's Whisper of Guilt. Is this the same one? Yes, it's exactly the same. I think they're powders. I might as well just hold on to them for now. This is Lightscapade. I think I'm going to hold on to that one too. This one is Semi-Precious Pearl. This one is Porcelain Pink. This is a Maybelline one called Blissful Pink. And I think I actually liked this, but if I'm going to keep all these MAC ones, and I don't see any real reason not to, only because they're powder, they're not really hurting anything by being there. And I can still use them, presumably, as long as they still have color payoff. So, let me think about this one. Okay, so I tried to swatch it, and it's actually not even really showing up, so I'm just going to get rid of that. For some reason, I thought it performed better, and maybe it did before, but not anymore, so I'm going to get rid of it. Then I do have this, and I think it's a bronzer. Nude on Board. So I actually don't have a ton of bronzers, so I think I am going to keep this one still. Yeah, it's like that. Then I have this thing. It's a Tarte Bright Side double-ended highlight. I'm just going to get rid of that. Oh, and then I have this NARS in Albatross. Oh, I hate this package. It's so sticky. But it is like that. And I don't think anything... Let me check this one right here and see if it's the same. Because this is that kind of white highlighter. And then this one here is... Let's see. Oh, and that one's more pinky. So I think I'll hold on to this. God, I hate this packaging so much. It gets sticky. It's disgusting. And this is the Lou Manizer from the Balm. It's like this. It's really gold. But honestly, like when I swatch it, it's coming off really chalky. So that just may be the age. So I'm going to get rid of that one too. I do have this Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. It's actually pretty old, but I carry this around with me when I travel because it's so small. So I'm going to keep that. Then I have this from Vanilla Co. And it's kind of this patchwork highlighter. I haven't ever really used it, so I think I'm going to keep this one here. And then I did get this rainbow highlighter from Wet n Wild, and actually not too long ago, but to be honest, I can't even see a time when I would wear this, so I'm just going to get rid of it. Then I have this Wet n Wild Fergie palette in, not palette, highlighter in Rosé Champagne Glow, and I actually really like that one, so I'm going to keep that. Then I have this Becca Afterglow. I don't even remember this. So it looks like this, and honestly, I don't even remember this, but It is powder, so I'm just going to keep it for now. And then I have this Hourglass one with dim light, incandescent light, and radiant light. So I'm going to keep that. So all in all, I mean, I got rid of stuff, but I kept a lot of stuff too. However, what I did keep was powder, so I feel like it's a little bit more okay. Oh, I forgot about this. Park Avenue Princess. It's like that. I know this one is actually one of the older products that I have, so I think I'm just going to get rid of it. So this is what I'm keeping right here. The MAC ones, I think I have a total of 6, 5 highlighters and 1 bronzer. This one, the Fergie one, this for travel. This, even though the package is absolutely disgusting, I may have to try to depot that because that's just gross. See, I swatched stuff and now it's on the packaging. It's disgusting. And then these 2 little palettes. I'm getting rid of this, but I'm holding on to it in my back to MAC area. And this is all the stuff that I'm getting rid of. I guess I am getting rid of more than I'm keeping. So I'm getting rid of all the BB creams, the liquid highlights, and several highlighters. I feel bad about getting rid of that rainbow one. I bought it though because maybe around Halloween or so last year. But when am I ever going to use that? That was like a stupid fad for like 4 minutes. And it was long enough for me to buy that, and now it's over, and now I have nothing to do with that. So, that should teach me a lesson about buying makeup. Alright guys, that is my highlight bronzer drawer. I found my missing BB creams after all this time, and yeah, I feel like I did a pretty good job. Maybe half, I think. I did keep probably more than was really necessary, but I think all those MAC ones are powders. So I'm not too worried about them. Even if I don't ever really get around to much of them, I'm not too worried about them. Definitely the creams had to go though, because I don't think I've bought a cream highlighter in such a long time, so every one of those was just so old. But I think next time, relatedly, I'm going to move on to blush. I do only have 1 drawer for that, but it is like packed full. This one I'm like kind of concerned about, only because it's a lot of powders, which I'm not totally concerned about getting rid of. However, I feel like I need to make some progress. My goal, I think, is going to be to get the blushes, the bronzers, and the highlights all into 1 drawer ultimately. I think that's going to be my goal, so I need to think about that when I go for that drawer, which will be next time. And in fact, I might just film the intro for that here and kind of commit myself to that. So I will see you guys next time, and you will probably see this face in the intro for my blush declutter. But I will see you guys next time. Bye.